Hello and welcome, fellow travelers, to another daily video. This is JankyMeta with our first daily video following our name change from Retro MTGA. New name, same spicy gameplay, and today we are tap dancing on the ladder and bringing glory to the land with a CGB-inspired deck list, Blast of Graveyard Recursion. This core Rakdos list features a mana-based package of Xander's Lounges, Zeotor's Proving Grounds, Sulphurous Springs, Haunted Ridges, Blackcleave Cliffs, and all this other really just great stuff here. The stars of the show are now Atraxa and Big Score, and the deck dominates by adding massive value to the board until we either reanimate Atraxa from the grave, or we simply cast her directly. Of course, we use cards like Harvester, Liliana, Fable, and Big Score to discard the Boom Booms and set up for the hardcore shenanigans. Along the way, we try to stay alive using targeting and non-targeting spot removal and board wipes, and a lot of the time it works all the time. Meanwhile, turn 4 wins are completely impossible with this list. The likelihood our opponents will resort to instant scoops is also nil. Nevertheless, we do have the wherewithal to bob and weave through the early game into the mid game, and if we make good choices and win a few coin flips, we can certainly close out games with style and finesse and make our opponents run home to their Norns. Indeed, there's no better finisher than a hard-casted Atraxa. Wetness, the thickness, it's not only possible, it's comfortable. So here comes the gameplay, fearless travelers. Let's jump in. Let's showcase our price-sensitive Atraxa Recursion list to the world and crush the ladder all the way to glory. Okay, let's get started here. Our first opponent is Ki. We're on the draw. We've got some discard. We've got some non-targeting removal. Lots of good mana. Let's go. Happy-go-lucky. We look like we're playing Jund, but secretly we're just playing Rakdos. We have Sheoldred's Edict up in the turn. We're going to have to play Fable into a Spell Pierce. Hopefully it resolves. Okay. They're going to Leyline Binding the Fable, where we will not get our discard off of it. But we have Big Score to accomplish the same effect. And in fact, given our ability to make a treasure token, which we're just going to go ahead and do right now, they're going to Leyline Binding after we attack. Oh no, they want the treasure token. Interesting. Okay, we'll go ahead and crack the treasure token for a red mana. Resolve the Leyline Binding. And play Big Score. Discarding Atraxa. Next to the damage. Play out Xander's Lounge, tapped, and say go. I'm gonna go ahead and Leyline Binding, one of our other treasure tokens. Go ahead. That was such a weird play. Our turn now. Lots of mana up. The question is, do they run hard counters or just make disappears? Graveyard Shift is not at flash speed. We will attack them with the Shaman. Play a Fable. And hang back. Void Rend on the Fable. That boosts our Graveyard Shift up a little bit. End the turn. Depopulate. Well, can't do anything about that. They're completely tapped out. Oh, and they play a tap land. All right, fair, fair. Our turn. I think we'll go ahead and do Graveyard Shift now. Atraxa. Gain massive value. Yeah, they're gonna kill the Atraxa, so I guess we're gonna take that. We'll take Bitter Reunion. I don't know if they have any creatures, so I'll pass on Cut Down. Go directly to Xander's Lounge, I think, is the way to go, because we have Atraxa in hand. Play Xander's Lounge, tapped. And say go. Sure. Bet that feels pretty good for the opponent. Play a mountain. And we'll say Bitter Union. Actually, it's nice to have haste on Atraxa. Oh, massive stick on the board, so they are rocking and rolling with some counter magic. And we're gonna pass the turn. Try and play big score when we have a window. Sure. Big score, give up one of the edicts. They don't seem to be running any creatures at all. Resolve that for them. This is all on their turn. I mean, where's their... Because they do have some untapped mana. Oh, that was all on our turn. Okay, my bad. They've got their own Atraxa. Okay. Let's let them resolve some stuff. You probably actually shouldn't let them do this, because they could lay a land down. Edict. Bye! And they pulled a Binding, a Farewell, a Vraska, Scrap Gorger, and a Deserted Beach. And they had already played their land. Our turn. Let's play Atraxa. Go ahead and get Graveyard Shift for sure. Blackcleave Cliffs is nice. Harvester. Big score. Another Liliana. Gotta love it. We'll play... Well, we're gonna have to do this. Oh shoot, we could have played the Harvester and had... Oh well. It is what it is. We're up to 27. Let's play Haunted Ridge. And discard some kind of good stuff. We have Graveyard Shift at instant speed, but not for long. They have the Fable. I mean, the Farewell. So Liliana's a good play because Farewell can't hit her. All the all the treasure tokens are gonna be gone. Let's make them discard. We'll go ahead and discard a mountain. They discarded their creature. They're going to Leyline Binding Liliana, sure, because that's a big problem for them. Let's get rid of the Blackcleave Cliffs and wait for them to cast their Farewell. Oh, we should have cast a Fable the Mirror Breaker, not a Liliana, but we didn't know. I mean, we knew, but we didn't know. But we knew. Okay. Well, Fable. That's a pretty good play, right? Ziatora. And Liliana. And we'll discard a Harvester. I mean, we can get it back. We don't want to overcommit to the board at this point. They discarded the Vraska. Okay, they're targeting our Liliana again. They really hate Liliana. I feel like they shouldn't have done that right away, because now we're just gonna cast the Harvester. They ripped Go for the Throat right off the top. Let's discard one of our shifts. Edict. Big score. Discard Edict. Hit him for 2. Make a treasure token. Let's cast a Celestus. And we almost have Graveyard Shift at full speed. So let's go ahead and end the turn now. What could they possibly have in their hand right now? Alright, they've had enough. They're top decking. We have 3 cards in hand. We don't blame them for getting out of there. Game 1 in the books. So speaking of the deck's creator, always, you know, giving massive value to the community every single day, multiple times per day on multiple channels. You know, applause for the man. What we had to do is we only have the wild cards ready to go for 3 copies of Sulphurous Springs and 3 copies of Blackcleave Cliffs. So what that meant for us is that we, instead of the 4 and 4, we added an additional Xander's Lounge to our list, and we added an additional Swamp to the list. So as far as I can remember, those are the only changes that we made, and only because we had to make them for price-sensitive reasons. Okay, so far it's looking pretty green over here. I think a cut down isn't out of the question. Because that creature, I've seen that creature just steamroll opponents. And I don't want that to happen to us. So we will go off curve in order to kill it. And we'll kill that one too on their turn. Cut down is such a horrifically beautiful card, and they just cannot stand it. That's probably like the 250th cut down they've seen today. I sympathize with them. But it's not like we're not going to play it, right? Psst. Give me a break. We're playing it. Oh, the value. Ooh, nice. Okay, Jaxus. That's our second copy, I think. No, it says it's first right there. Okay. That's interesting. Hall will be constructed. Sure. Let's keep going. That's 3 victories in a row. Knock on wood. Keep that going. Make sure to stay hydrated. I'm going to take a sip of water. Antoine the Great. Awesome name. We go first. We are playing off curve, but once we get going, we're really going, so we'll keep. Zeotor's Proving Ground, say go. Mountain, and oh wow. No, we don't have anything good to discard, so we'll just go with the Harvester for now. It doesn't actually need haste to be good. It's just already good. Speaking of content creators, I remember when Jim Davis, who placed very high in the Pro Tour that was just conducted in Philadelphia just the other day, last weekend, I mean. Jim Davis saw this card and immediately flipped for it. He loved it. He immediately saw the value. Okay. This is attack for 3. And play another Harvester. Leave cut down up in the turn. I'm just waiting for something cool to discard, and we'll run Bitter Reunion out. They go ahead and do a Brotherhood's End. Sure. I'm pretty sure they have creatures based on the fact that they have their own Bitter Reunion, so we'll save it. But we do kind of want to draw something, right? What if we draw another Harvester? Oh, that's good. Okay, we have another discard effect, and yet nothing really awesome to discard. I guess we're gonna discard Brotherhood's End. Is that weird? No, let's do Bitter Reunion and get 2 cards for 1. We have 4 graveyard shifts. We're really far away from casting it, so let's just get rid of it. Sulphurous Springs. We have 2 cut downs ready to go. And a Liliana, and a Brotherhood's End. Fable. Say hello to my cut down. Where are the boom booms? Blackcleave Cliffs enters tapped. Getting Liliana going, I guess. Discard Brotherhood's End because that hurts our Liliana. And cut down is up and ready to go. I think if we were a more patient player, we would have just kept Liliana in the hand, but we're not. Let's be real. Okay. They have some discards available to them. What are they going to do with it? And they have haste. Okay, they discarded a Brotherhood's End and a land. They're going to cast a creature, they're going to give it haste, they're going to attack Liliana. Hopefully it's something we can hit with the cut down. They have their own Liliana. Holy crap. Alright, well, there goes our cut down. Yep. We don't want to use the blood token before we discard. Okay, they discarded Celestis. That's interesting. I think they're honestly playing the exact same list we're playing. Oh yeah. This is a mirror match. Tell me in the comments if you already knew that. Oh, jeez. Well, we'll just use one of our blood tokens, honestly. Something playable. Atraxa. So we're gonna get to discard that. Not too bad. Should we pre-discard it? Yeah. Let's make him discard stuff too. They discarded Fable, we discarded an Atraxa. All we need is a graveyard shift, and we are doing very well. Liliana's at 5. Interesting. Okay, Kiki Jiki has haste. What do they have for us? They have Bloodtide Harvester in their list. Oh, they're gonna do... They have it. They have Atraxa. Okay. They pulled a lot of lands. That's nice. Scrap work, mud, cut down, big score. Not the greatest, eh? Haste, sure. Copy Atraxa? No, they don't have the mana. Okay, so they're gonna kill Liliana for sure, right? And they're gonna attack us for 2. Okay. Can we draw our removal? Oh, that's another thing we changed about the list. Sure, we'll discard something. They discarded another Atraxa, sure. If we do this, this has flash speed. It's gonna get discarded. Aw, man. Okay, let's just do it. What do we have? Edict. Shift. Should we get big score? I think we're kind of dead. We'll get Zeatora for the cycling. Well, we need something to discard, so we'll go ahead and just discard the Zeatora. We didn't even have enough mana to give it haste. Okay, so Atraxa is dead. Yep. Take 9, and they go to 31. They're like, why are they not scooping yet? Because we're playing the exact same deck. I want to see how you do it. You're obviously an A1 S tier player. Okay. Is that Lethal? No. But there's a lot of creatures on the board. So Shielder's Edict doesn't really get through that. If we had drawn a big score, that probably would have worked. And we misread the situation. Of course, they weren't going to make us... Okay, so we cycle. That leaves us with 2 mana. I'm over it, you know? They did the thing, and we didn't. Can't keep winning. Can't get past defeat screen either. Okay, there we go. We got our reward. Excellent. Let's keep going. So far we are 3-1. Opponent's going first. I don't think this is a keep. Too many Atraxas in our hand. Alright, this is better. Let's give back the cut down. Weird, huh? But Edict in the early game is beautiful. Let's set up for some good things. Okay, really? Well, it's slow, then it's slow. Slow and low. Low and slow. I don't think it's Edict. I think it's Fable. Okay, that's 2 tokens on the board for opponent. We will discard Edict and Atraxa, actually. And we knew that would happen, right? Come on, be honest. We knew that would happen. Mountain. An Emperor would be fantastic. If we could get them to cough up an Emperor right now. Oh, you love to see it. No, let's just straight do it. Hey, they got the shaman off of us at the cost of 1 Emperor. And I guess we'll go ahead and play out Bitter Reunion. I really like our hand. I don't really want to give anything up out of it, but then we get 2 cards, so it's like, I mean, instead of casting big score, we get the tokens. We've already got a token. Maybe it is the shift. Yep. No, it's not the shift. And it's not the harvester, or is it the harvester? I think it actually is the harvester. Holy crap. Okay, harvester it is. 2 cards. So they're gonna get, no, they'll attack in, draw the card. They won't get a 3rd token. Do they have an answer to Atraxa, do you think? Yeah, they're gonna draw. Take 2 damage. Unless we're talking a pump spell here. Okay, draw your card. Okay, our turn. Graveyard shift, but then there's no haste. But we draw all sorts of awesome cards off that. Or we wait. We have the mana to cast Liliana and a Harvester. We also have the mana to give Kiki Jiki haste. That's actually, I'm feeling that. Okay, so Harvester. Activate ability. Let's do 6 damage to him. They're gonna Reliquary. I honestly thought they were gonna Emperor. Make them have it. End the turn. Do they have the answer to Kiki Jiki? Yes. But if that's the removal they're running, they can't hit Atraxa with that. And they never will be able to. Our life total goes up by 3, then it goes down by 4. Our turn, another graveyard shift. Well, it is what it is. Auto pay, baby. Okay, Celestis, sure. Fable, sure. Cut down, yeah. Haunted Ridge, sure. Holy crap, are you serious? And we want, okay, we actually want the Brotherhood's End here, not the shift, because we already have a shift in hand. We'll play the Ridge, and we'll cut down one of their soldiers. We're still gonna have to discard something. I guess it's gonna be a Brotherhood's End, or is it gonna be a Celestis? I think it's a Celestis. No, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, Brotherhood's End. Now they don't know about our Brotherhood's End, they think we got rid of it. Here's their answer to Atraxa. What do they got? Farewell. Okay. So play the Swamp. And play the Fable. And a Liliana. Let's plus Liliana. We will remove the Celestis from our hand. Now none of the cards in our hand are visible. And they're gonna discard oh, they're thinking hard about this one. We can maybe get some information off of it. So every single card in their hand is equally as good as the card they're about to discard. Oh, what are they doing to us? Slow rolling the Plains discard. Holy macaroni. Spirited Companion. I think we'll just minus Liliana and kill the Companion. Annex Sentry on the token. Nice play. Okay, so Liliana, then Shieldred seems good. Submit 0. They get rid of the companion. And then we shield Red's Edict. Do they have Resolute Reinforcements right now? That would be so cool if they did. Not good for us, but it would be cool. Nope, they don't. Leaving big score up and passing the turn. That could kill an Atraxa, but they're gonna use it on the Fable. They played a completely unnecessary land. Hilarious. I think we can get away with discarding our Brotherhood's End. There's a Fable. Okay, Haunted Ridge for turn. Cycle Xander's Lounge. Looking for something playable, maybe something to discard. Something cool to discard, please. Wow. Okay, well, yeah, we'll discard one of the Lilianas. And they don't have anything, so that sucks, but we need to keep moving on our Liliana. Keep applying pressure. Next, pass turn. You're gonna sacrifice the Reliquary for a card. 2 cards in hand. They got a Wedding Announcement. Okay. Well, we definitely don't need the Cliffs. Let's see if we can draw something cool to discard. No. But... well, yes. I mean, it is cool that we drew a Swamp, because it's easy to discard. They discarded an Elspeth? Oh, you feel not so good about that. No attacks. We'll use that as a blocker. Good game, opponent. You're really making us work for it. And the conclusion is not foregone. Okay. Every time we draw a Fable, they draw Destroy Evil. Understood. Check. Checks out. Okay, cycle the Xanders again. It's like Groundhog Day. Sure. Target player sacrifices a creature. And pass the turn, I guess. There are fully two other Atraxas in our deck. Okay, target player sacrifices a creature. Big score. Haunted Ridge, discard. Atraxa. Hardcast Atraxa right now. Yes, because we have Graveyard Shift. What are they going to do? I guess they could exile it. If they rip Farewell off the top of their deck right now, then we just have to give it to them, right? So we'll take another Fable. Big score. Something we can cycle, and Graveyard Shift. Although, something that we can actually play Cut Down with. Say go. Farewell, rip it off the top, opponent, right? No. And it's so buffed up we can't even cut it down. That's gotta hurt. Another Atraxa. Okay, maybe... let's just get going with Atraxa, honestly. Liliana. You are not allowed to have creatures on your side of the battlefield. Let's make that clear. Big score the Fable or big score the Cut Down? Just play the Fable. Cut Down up, pass the turn. Farewell off the top. Elspeth Resplendent off the top. Okay. It's a game. Still in the game, opponent. Still in the game. Look at the top 7 cards. Permanent card with mana value 3 or less. And it ain't good enough. If it had been a Brutal Cathar, holy crap, our opponent would have needed a new pair of pants. Again, a massive thank you to CovertGoBlue for constantly sharing his wealth of knowledge and skill every day. So we have our Bitter Reunions. Oh, that's right. So CGB had Scrapwork Mutt in here for that nice little discard effect. And I felt like having Shieldred's Edict is better than Mutt, because Mutt is just a kind of a weak little creature. The only reason that it's in there is because it has Unearth or Flashback or something like that, and you can do it twice. But look how much discard we have. We've got Bitter Reunion, we've got Blood Tokens, we got Liliana, we got Fable, we got Brotherhood's End, we got Big Score. I personally do not think we need additional discards in the form of Scrapyard Mutts. So Shieldred's Edict is in there. And then a 4th copy of Xander's Lounge instead of a 4th copy of Sulphurous Springs. And then another Swamp instead of a 4th copy of Blackcleave Cliffs. Those are the changes that we made. Hit me in the comments if you want to make any changes to it, and I will take it under serious consideration. Massive thanks to everyone out there consuming The JankyMeta content, you were excellent. The response has been immense and fantastic and encouraging, and I love it.